Metabolism Explained: How your body burns calories and how to boost it. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to eat anything and stay lean, while others struggle with every single calorie? Or why your weight loss journey sometimes feels like an uphill battle despite all your efforts? The answer often lies in something we all have, yet few truly understand: your metabolism. Welcome to Thrive Daily. Today, we're going to demystify metabolism. Simply put, it's the incredible, continuous process by which your body transforms everything you eat and drink into the energy it needs to function. Think of it as your body's relentless internal power plant, constantly working to keep you alive and thriving. From the moment you wake up until you're deep in sleep, your metabolism is always active, fueling everything from breathing and blood circulation to cell repair and hormone regulation. It's not just about burning calories for weight loss. It's the foundation of your very existence. To truly understand how your body burns calories, we need to look at the three main components that make up your total daily energy expenditure, TEE. First, the largest piece of the pie is your basal metabolic rate, BMR. Your BMR is the amount of calories your body burns at complete rest, purely to maintain vital life functions like your heart beating, lungs breathing, brain thinking, and cells repairing themselves. It accounts for a massive 60% to 75% of the total calories you burn each day. Key factors driving your BMR are your muscle mass, body size, and overall body composition. The more muscle you have, the higher your BMR, because muscle tissue is far more metabolically active than fat, burning more calories even when you're just sitting still. This means a significant portion of your calories are burned without you even lifting a finger. Next, we have the thermic effect of food, TEF. This is the energy your body expends simply to digest, absorb, transport, and store the food you eat. Think of it as the processing cost of your fuel. TEF typically accounts for about 10% of the calories you consume. But here's a fascinating detail. Not all macronutrients are equal when it comes to TEF. Protein requires significantly more energy to process, 20 to 30% of its calories. Compared to carbohydrates, 5 to 15%, and fats, 0 to 5%. Finally, there's activity energy expenditure, AEE, also known as physical activity. This is the most variable component, encompassing all the energy you burn through physical movement. It includes your structured workouts, like hitting the gym or going for a run, and something called non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT. NEAT is all the calories burned from daily activities that aren't formal exercise. Walking around your house, gardening, doing chores, even fidgeting. NEAT can surprisingly add up, burning anywhere from 100 to 800 calories per day. How much energy you burn through AEE depends on the intensity, duration, and frequency of your activities, as well as your body mass and fitness level. Your body is incredibly efficient at extracting energy from the food you eat. Over 95% of the energy from the macronutrients in your diet, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, is digested and absorbed. Carbohydrates are your body's primary and most readily available fuel source. They're broken down into glucose, which your cells use for immediate energy. Any excess glucose is stored as glycogen in your liver and muscles. Once those stores are full, the rest can be converted into fat for long-term storage. There's a big difference between simple carbohydrates, like sugar in candy, which cause a quick energy spike, and complex carbohydrates, like whole grains and vegetables, which provide a more gradual, sustained energy release due to slower digestion. Opting for complex carbs helps maintain stable energy levels, which can indirectly support consistent activity and appetite management. Fats are your most concentrated energy source, packing 9 calories per gram, more than double that of carbohydrates or protein. They're crucial for long-term energy storage, insulation, and protecting vital organs. When needed, fats are broken down into fatty acids and then burned for energy. Interestingly, your body is extremely efficient at storing dietary fat as body fat. requiring less energy for this conversion than turning excess carbohydrates or proteins into fat. This means while all excess calories can lead to fat storage, dietary fat is converted to body fat with remarkable ease. Lastly, proteins are the building blocks of your body, essential for cell structure, enzymes, hormones, and repair. Unlike carbohydrates and fats, proteins are not primarily stored for energy. Instead, they are broken down into amino acids, which your body prioritizes for structural and functional roles. Only when energy is scarce or protein intake is excessive can amino acids be converted into glucose or fat for fuel. This highlights why adequate protein is so crucial for maintaining your muscle mass, directly supporting your BMR. While all macronutrients can contribute to fat storage if consumed in excess, the conversion of dietary fat to body fat triglycerides is more metabolically efficient, requiring less energy than the conversion of carbohydrates or proteins into body fat. This means your body expends less energy storing excess fat from the diet than it does from excess carbohydrates or protein. Science-backed strategies to boost your metabolism. While genetics play a role in your metabolism, you have significant control through your lifestyle choices. Here are some science-backed strategies to support and boost your body's calorie-burning engine. The power of muscle, strength training, and lean muscle mass. This is perhaps the most impactful long-term strategy. Muscle tissue is far more metabolically active than fat tissue. 1 pound of muscle burns about 6 calories per day at rest, whereas a pound of fat burns only about 2 calories. Building and maintaining muscle mass directly increases your BMR, meaning you burn more calories even when you're not exercising. As we age, we naturally lose muscle, which slows metabolism. Regular strength training is essential to counteract this and keep your metabolic engine strong. Beyond calorie burning, resistance training improves glucose clearance, insulin sensitivity, and can positively impact blood pressure and heart health. Aim for 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week, focusing on compound movements like squats and deadlifts for maximum metabolic boost. High-intensity workouts, the afterburn effect, HIIT. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, involves short bursts of intense exercise followed by brief recovery periods. This type of training burns a significant number of calories during the session and also substantially increases post-exercise calorie burn, a phenomenon known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC, the afterburn effect. Your body uses extra oxygen and energy to recover and repair muscles. While EPOC is real, it's important to have realistic expectations. The total extra calories burned from the afterburn effect can be less significant than often advertised. For instance, a very long strength training session might lead to an additional 60 calories burned over 16 hours. So while HIIT is great for fitness, view EPOC as a bonus, not the primary driver of significant weight loss. The protein advantage. Maximizing the thermic effect of food. Remember TEF, the energy your body uses to digest food? Protein has the highest TEF, meaning 20 to 30% of its calories are burned just in the processing. This is a direct metabolic booster. Furthermore, adequate protein intake is crucial for preserving lean muscle mass during weight loss, preventing the metabolic slowdown often associated with dieting. Protein is also incredibly satiating, helping you feel fuller for longer and reducing unhealthy cravings, which can naturally lead to reduced overall calorie intake. Prioritize lean protein sources at every meal. Think eggs for breakfast, chicken or fish for lunch and dinner, and legumes as snacks. Hydration, the silent metabolic hero. Water is absolutely foundational for countless metabolic processes. It's involved in digestion, nutrient absorption, and all the chemical reactions that convert food into energy. Even mild dehydration can slow down your metabolism and deplete your energy levels. While the calorie burn from drinking water, especially cold water, is generally small and not a primary weight loss factor in itself, staying well hydrated helps your body operate optimally. It can also prevent you from mistaking thirst signals for hunger, which often leads to unnecessary snacking. Make consistent water intake a habit throughout your day. Sleep quality, restoring metabolic balance. Often overlooked, quality sleep is critical for metabolic health. Sleep deprivation can wreak havoc on your hormones, particularly leptin, the hormone that signals satiety, and ghrelin, the appetite-stimulating hormone. This imbalance leads to increased hunger, cravings for unhealthy foods, and a higher likelihood of overeating. Lack of sleep also reduces insulin sensitivity, making it harder for your body to process glucose efficiently and potentially encouraging fat storage. Chronic sleep deprivation can actually slow down your metabolism. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality restful sleep each night and establish a consistent sleep schedule. Mindful eating and movement. Beyond structured exercise. Beyond structured workouts, integrate more movement into your daily life. This is your NEAT and it adds up. Take the stairs, walk while on the phone, stand more at your desk, or even fidget. These small, consistent movements contribute significantly to your daily calorie burn. For eating, focus on regular, balanced meals spaced 3 to 5 hours apart to provide consistent energy and support a steady metabolism. Prioritize whole, unprocessed foods rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Fiber-rich, complex carbohydrates digest slower, providing sustained energy and a higher thermic response. Consistency in fueling your body and managing your appetite is more important than rigid rules about meal frequency. Debunking common metabolism myths. Now, let's address some common metabolism myths that might be clouding your understanding and hindering your progress. Myth number 1, my metabolism is broken. Many people feel their metabolism is inherently slow or broken, making weight loss impossible. The truth is, your metabolism is a highly adaptive, self-regulating system. It's rarely the sole cause of significant weight gain or loss. While genetics play a role, your lifestyle habits have a profound impact. In fact, larger individuals, including those with obesity, often have a higher basal metabolic rate because their bodies simply require more energy to sustain a greater mass. So, your metabolism isn't broken. It's responding to your body's demands and your habits. Myth number 2. I can eat certain foods or take supplements to boost my metabolism. The idea of miracle foods like green tea or supplements that can significantly boost metabolism is appealing. The truth is, while some foods might offer a very tiny temporary increase in metabolic rate, this effect is largely negligible for significant weight management. And when it comes to supplements, there's no scientific evidence for substantial boosts, and many are unregulated, posing health risks. Sustainable metabolic health comes from consistent, balanced nutrition and activity, not quick fixes. Myth number 3, eating after 7 p.m. will ruin my metabolism. This popular belief suggests that eating late in the evening automatically turns into fat because your metabolism slows down. The truth is, the time of day you eat has little to no impact on your metabolism or whether food is stored as fat. What truly matters is your total daily calorie intake and the quality of your food. Eating when you're not truly hungry, regardless of the time, is what leads to excess calories. While eating too close to bedtime can cause discomfort for some, affecting sleep, it doesn't directly ruin your metabolism. Myth number 4, thin people always have fast metabolisms. It's easy to assume that naturally thin individuals have inherently faster metabolisms, while those who struggle with weight have slow ones. The truth is, this is often a misconception. Many lean individuals may actually have a slower resting metabolism than larger individuals. The key difference often lies in body composition. More muscle burns more calories at rest, and higher levels of non-exercise activity, like fidgeting or simply moving more throughout the day. Once differences in body size, muscle mass, and activity levels are accounted for, metabolic rates between individuals are often quite similar. Conclusion and empowering next steps. So what's the takeaway? Your metabolism isn't a mysterious broken system. It's a dynamic, adaptive engine that you have significant power to influence. By focusing on building and maintaining muscle, making smart nutritional choices, prioritizing quality sleep, staying hydrated, and increasing daily movement, you can optimize your body's calorie-burning potential. Remember, sustainable health and weight management aren't about quick fixes or magic pills. They're about consistent, scientifically proven habits that support your body's natural processes. Start small, be patient, and celebrate every step on your journey toward a healthier, more energetic you. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more science-backed health tips, and share it with anyone who needs to understand their metabolism better. Leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway or any questions you have. We'd love to hear from you.